QLA Seminar. If you could just answer a few questions in regards to your thoughts on the week. Is this your first Castle experience?
Yes, it is.
Are you pleased you attended the Castle Seminar, and why?
Very pleased. I have a reasonably successful business, but attending this Castle experience has just taught me to think at a whole new level, and also just Dan's dedication to his work. I realised that I could be really lifting my game.
Was there a point during the week when something suddenly struck you about what you've been doing and made you think of doing things differently?
Yeah, midway through the week when Dan was telling stories about his own entrepreneurial past and some of the deals that he'd done and the size for those deals, again, it was just on a much bigger scale than what I'm used to, and I realised that, hey, I could do that same thing too.
How has your vision of what you can achieve changed?
It's really just opened my eyes to a much bigger world. I realised I've been focusing on cash flow and growing in a linear fashion in my current business, and I realised that you don't have to grow like that. You can grow by what Dan calls quantum leaps or exponentially and focus on doing bigger deals. So it's really about creating wealth in a much shorter amount of time, and I'm just excited to implement it.
Dan talks a lot about taking action now. Do you have plans of what you'd like to achieve within the next 21 hours or 21 days?
Yeah, so as soon as I get done with this, as soon as I get done with the Castle experience, as soon as I get home, I'm going to start taking action immediately. I now have a blueprint. I know exactly what I need to do to get this started. Throughout the 5 days I was here, or the 6 days, Dan introduced us to a lot of different case studies, so I know other people have done it. I know that I can do it too.
Are you pleased with what the final outcome of the seminar has been?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the seminar. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect coming into it, to be honest, but I got here. The castle was definitely a unique experience. First few days, Dan's style was very confrontational. That's just his style, and once I realised how he is, and I started to listen to the training, then yeah, everything just fell together, and I'm very pleased with it.
After a week with Dan, how has your life changed?
Again, it's just opened me up to seeing much bigger possibilities for myself in a much shorter amount of time. I realize that I can really, as far as wealth creation, just take things to a whole new level.
What would you recommend to those watching this on YouTube?
So if you're watching this, you're going to fall into one of two categories. You're going to either have a business or you're going to be thinking of getting into business. If you are thinking of getting into business, I think most new entrepreneurs don't understand what's required to really build a business and the potential. So I think that would be great for you if you're thinking about starting a business. If you're like me and you already had an existing business and you feel like you're kind of hitting a ceiling and you want to take things to a whole new level, then I think you should definitely consider it. At first when I heard the investment, it's definitely not the most I've ever invested in training, but it's a decent amount. So I thought about it for a couple of weeks, and I just decided, look, if I get one good thing out of it where I can take my current business to the next level, it's going to pay for itself. So I made the decision, I booked my flights. I came all the way from Malaysia, so literally on the other side of the world almost, here to Scotland. So it was a big time commitment, a decent monetary investment, but I'm very glad with the experience. I'm really glad that I did it, and if you're thinking about doing it, I can't recommend it highly enough.